Yeah, what I'm wondering is, and it's funny that you say it that way. I wonder if millennials just want to be angry because they don't have any money. I get that if I was somewhat enlightened in my 20s, I'd be upset that at this point in human history, we're still operating on a dollar system. Where is the zeitgeist moment of us working as an interactive Star Trekian type society where you just go to do something that functions to the benefit of the whole? I don't want to sound like a naive individual, but we've been on a dollar system for way too long. Yeah. It's Republicans, and I think what the point is, it's Republicans and Democrats. It's not akin to one side or the other. It's people that are just in it for the hardcore hoariness of the money. Right. Good point. Because yeah, I completely get that as well. Right. Nothing will come from it. I'm now prepared to. Nothing's going to come from it.
Well, I can't agree with that because I don't think, once again, like I said, and I hate to pat myself on the back, but I've been pretty much 100% on point with this the whole entire time it's been breaking from the beginning. And like I said earlier, Donald Trump is not the kind of man who's not going to spike a football. People are getting arrested for this. They're already losing their pensions. We were talking about 25-year, deep state rats who in these positions for their whole lives and thought they were getting this cushy pension, and these guys aren't going to get that pension. And that alone shows some of these people, whoa. And now you have the White House lawyers are pushing for a second special counsel. Now, if there's a second special counsel, Lee, and you've seen what kind of havoc Mueller's been able to create, can you imagine what a special counsel with the blessings of the White House will be able to create in an actual case where there has been wrongdoing?
It sounds good. I want to go out there on the limb with you. But based on the memo, which I thought would have been, if it was released, I thought it would be the most shocking thing ever. It wasn't. I think they're just going to roll it right off their back and just dust it off and keep right on going.
See, I can't agree with that because what it showed right away that the FISA process is completely fucked. So if nothing else comes of this, American citizens should be taking to the streets and calling their congressman and senator and freaking out.
But they're not, because if I do, then I'm a white racist bastard.
Yeah, but we need to get over that. And there's enough of us in this country, obviously, that voted for Donald Trump. He won this election. Just because 7 or 8 states feel that way doesn't mean the rest of the states have to act that way. They can live in their fairylands all they want. They want to have laws with 25,000 people living homeless on the streets of Los Angeles. That's their business. I'm all for building a wall, but I think Mexico's the wrong target. I want to build a wall around Nevada so people from California can't get in here.
I'm with you. But the reality is that any attempt to upset the status quo in the direction of the right, you will be seen as... I mean, that's ultimately what it is.
Yeah, but at the same time, the people that run that narrative is the mainstream media, correct?
Yeah.
We've already proven that they're what? Bullshit artists, correct?
The whole thing is bullshit. I'm talking from a completely neutral standpoint of anybody with a rational brain that isn't discussing this on an emotional level, right? And I get that emotion comes into play for a lot of people, and that's cool. But the reality is that on a non-emotional level, if you look at the events as they have laid out, they're pretty disturbing.
There's no doubt. And that's, don't get me wrong, I'm emotional about this because it's literally our constitutional rights being taken away. And that's my biggest fear with the Patriot Act has always been something like this, a progression into a police state. And it started with Bush, and then it progressed at 10 times the speed under Obama with the NSA and the metadata collection. And now with Trump, you seem to have a guy that's a little bit more willing to be for transparency, considering that the apparatus of the police state has been used against him.
Right, so he's not as apt to use it. I get that. I think if Trump actually understood the amount of power he wields, he'd probably be a lot more dangerous.
No, there's no doubt. But the thing about what I'm saying is a guy like Trump, now that it's been used against him, he's much more willing to listen to what a guy like Rand Paul has to say about personal liberty and this spying nonsense, as opposed to going to a guy like Obama, who was in charge of the whole entire thing. Nobody was ever going to spy on Obama, you know what I mean? So it's a wake-up call to those in power to see if it can be used against you. How do you think the average citizen feels going against the federal government?
Yeah, I'm with you.
You know what's interesting about the FISA process as well? It's been around since 1978, right? And there's been over 34,000 requests, and only 12 of them have been turned down. And 2 of those 12 happen to be this whole Trump thing. So if only 0.7 or so of them have been turned down, and 2 of them have been turned down in the same case, what does that tell you?
Yeah, I completely agree.
So, I don't want to, I'm at the point now with this whole subject, I won't even debate people who don't understand what's truly going on and that don't understand that it's not about Trump at this point. He's just the vehicle that has got us here right now. Now it's shining a light on the way that the FBI and the Department of Justice conduct themselves and the way that they were turning
Who?
Trey Gowdy. What is his profession?
What is his profession?
Prosecutor, my friend.
Ah.
Who was the one who went and read all the underlying documents? It wasn't Nunes. It was Gowdy because of his prosecutorial experience, and he was the one who told Nunes, let's go with the memo. Everything in this is factual.
Got it.
So Trey Gowdy was a hotshot prosecutor before he became a politician. Now he's stepping back saying politics, he doesn't feel like he can make as much of a difference anymore after he got the memo through. He's stepping back. What's to say he doesn't get tagged as a special counsel?
Fair enough.
A lot of things going on, and the Democrats, what are they going to say about that? He's more than qualified to be the special counsel. So that's a scenario. I'm not saying that's definitely what's going to happen, but I'm saying, if you look at the way things are going on and realize one thing in Washington, D.C., nothing is coincidence.
Nothing is coincidence is a completely agreeable standpoint. You're just making me depressed.
I know, man. Look, dude, I've been in a funk over this whole entire thing because I didn't want to believe that it was this, God, I hate using this word because it's thrown around a lot, but it's treasonously. What's going on?
Well, it is, but nothing's going to happen from it. Look, both historically, right? Shit should have happened under the Bush administration for the wild, crazy shit they did. The fact that they got that 9/11, like this all started because really they got what is the infamous 9/11 manifesto approved by Congress, right? Which had most of this crazy horseshit DOJ stuff that they've had laying around since the dawn of man to give the power out. Yeah, right.
I personally filed a Freedom of Information Act on my own dime and declined for that 27-page redacted memorandum. And when they finally released it, it connected all the dots, and I wrote a whole article about it, about two of the unknown hijackers that were living with an FBI agent.
Yeah.
An informant for the FBI. And this whole entire thing, they didn't release it, and then Obama didn't want to release it, and Congress, the Democrats revolted against Obama in Congress, and they all voted with the Republicans to release it. And let me tell you what, man, the stuff that was in that redaction and in that 27 pages was mind-numbing. And do you think it's any coincidence? Once again, we're talking about coincidences. That people named in that 9/11 memorandum ended up caught up in the sweep in Saudi Arabia and they're still in prison right now? Do you think that's coincidence, or do you think that there's things going on behind the scenes that Saudi Arabia wants Donald Trump to have a tougher stance against Iran? So Donald Trump says to them, all right, I need you guys to make sure that this is taken care of, and I need you to soften your stance to Israel, which they have done.
Right.
It's all politics, and people that
But everything is lobbying in politics. I mean, I would imagine at some point we do a pharma episode and an agro show, but I mean that's what this whole thing is about. I mean, I don't want to say this because it sounds wrong, but by and large, people are sheep and they want to just be fed. And the 5 or 10 or 15 or 20% of us that know better don't outweigh the sheep. And the sheep just want the white president who likes the white people. Okay. I get how the Democratic side, look, I get that we need political correctness. And the fact that we are in 2018 and we still have black and white issues in this country is unfucking fathomable in my mind. Like, I have a 13-year-old daughter. Like, explaining stuff to her where, they're learning about slavery and stuff.